Oh my God, it's the last Monday of fucking 2016. George Michael passed away on Christmas Day. Wake me up before you go. Condolences to him. And you know what the best thing about 2016 being over is you no longer, you're going to have to listen to people blaming a year for bad things happening, you know? That's a big thing. Fuck you, 2016. I saw Madonna tweeted that. Fuck you, 2016. Fuck you, you fucking year, man. You know? Why do people keep blaming the fucking year? You know? It has nothing to do with the fucking year. You're talking, there's people's genetics are involved. There's lifestyle choices. There's substance abuse. I mean, that's what's going on here. I don't know why you're, we're picking on 2016 like it's a religion from the Middle East or something. I have no fucking idea how it's getting the blame for all of this. You know what I mean? Fucking 2016 with your liver cancer. You know? Let's blame 2016 rather than the pharmaceutical companies that fucking was giving out opiates like Flintstone vitamins and created a fucking heroin epidemic. Fuck all of that. 2016 has robbed us of some of the greatest artists of our time. 2016 did? Like it's a fucking person? How the fucking Madonna is world traveled. She's been around the fucking world. Haven't you talked to enough people to not know to blame a fucking year? Well, maybe she's saying it metaphorically, Bill. I don't give a shit. You know, if I try to see her side of the things, how can I come up with a comedic angle to try to fill out this next fucking 60 minutes? Fuck you, 2016. Oh, yeah, you didn't like seeing the Cubs finally win a World Series? Huh? Nothing good happened to you this year? You're just going to focus on the bad? Anyways, I like people also then try to have like a religious thing. Like one of Prince's backup dancers had this whole fucking religious thing that she went on saying like, you know, like wake up people. You know, that's when you know you're out of your fucking mind. You know, when you start telling people to wake up, like you're reading the fucking, you're reading the tea leaves better than anybody else and you're fucking, you know, Garrison Colonial, wherever the fuck you live. Wake up people. He, capital H, is taking us, robbing us of some of our greatest artists, you know? Like that's a sign. Like all these great musicians are leaving us, which means like what? Like Jesus is mad at all the fucking plumbers and electricians and shit. Granted, they fucking overcharge you and they lie about when the date of whatever's going to be done, the job's going to be done. Yeah, I don't understand blaming a fucking year. You know? Dude, I just can't wait for this year to be over, and then it's going to be 2017. I'm not going to do any work on myself, and I'll basically make the same fucking decisions I made in 2016, but somehow 2017 is going to be better without me having to make any effort whatsoever. Jesus Christ. I mean, why don't you just get out your rosary and say all your fucking prayers rather than fucking making a positive step towards trying to make a real change. Anyways, did I talk about that Madonna thing when she was shaking her phone, she was twerking with that fucking woman? Jesus Christ. I mean, unbelievable. I hate that she does that because it makes me feel old. You know? When she was a hot piece of ass back in the fucking day. Oh, you know, when I went to Florida, by the way, I landed in Miami. Every time I land into Miami, you immediately start seeing all these beautiful women. And every time I go there, I just hear Tony Montana's voice going, "This city is like one big pussy waiting to get fucked." And I was trying to bait Nia into those two women that were sitting in the front row to get into that fucking conversation. But she didn't buy the bait. She didn't take the bait. Because they were like, "Why don't we have boyfriends?" You know, and you should have seen them. Because I don't know, because you guys are, you're not wearing any clothes. That'd be the one thing. As beautiful as you are, no guy wants to put up with that. You got to walk down the street like some overprotective dog. Hey, keeping everybody away. I mean, one of them was barely wearing a shirt. Granted, I wasn't complaining for where I was standing from, but I mean, it just seemed kind of obvious. You know what I mean? You got to cover up the goods a little bit. I mean, I would say that to Madonna. I don't know if she's currently dating somebody right now, but Madonna is in fucking unbelievable shape for her age. And if she would just put on something elegant, you know what I mean? Instead of rolling around with half a fucking pussy lip hanging out. I don't know why she does that. She said something late, you know, she did yet another. Like her whole fucking career has been like one big publicity stunt after another. You know, I'm wearing a wedding dress, but I'm fingering myself at the fucking awards show, right? You know, right from there. And then, oh, it's Jesus, but he's African-American. And now I'm trying to fuck him. It's just paint by numbers shock. And what's funny is I actually like her music. Borderline, feel like I'm going to lose my mind. I just keep, you know, that's actually how I threw out my back doing that Molly Ringwald dance. Anyways, yeah, and then she goes on Letterman. She says fuck 50,000 times. She does stand up on the Tonight Show. It's just one big fucking thing after another. So her latest one was she showed up to a movie theater, movie premiere or whatever the fuck. I don't know who the fuck knows what it was. You know, some fundraiser to get toothbrushes to some fucking God's forsaken place. So she shows up. And she literally has her titties and her ass out, like a see-through dress. And she, of course, says, well, what I'm doing is I'm challenging the boundaries and of, you know, of course, women, you know, you got to drag all that bullshit in there. It's like, no, you're 57. Okay, nobody wants to look at that, okay? Like, at my age, I am well into put on a fucking sport coat. Nobody wants to see it. It's just... yeah, you're not pushing any boundaries. It's just, it's a, you know, you're having a little bit of a midlife crisis. I think she looks fucking great, but she'd look way better if she fucking just, you know, put on a fucking dress. Fuck are you doing? I mean, I don't know. But then again, I saw Iggy Pop, and he wasn't wearing a shirt, but I don't find, guys aren't like attractive. It was just sort of funny to me. Not funny. Just him not giving a fuck. So I guess if she just said, look, I don't give a fuck. I just felt like having my ass and titties hanging out. I wouldn't have a problem with that. But the fact that she's sitting there trying to say that, no, wait a minute. I think she might be right. Maybe she is right. Hey, Nia! Come here. You got to answer this question. There's a chance I might become enlightened and understand Madonna more. Until she comes here, I'll sing some of my favorite songs by her. Bad girl, home by 6. Hey, pick up the mic. I got a question for you.
Now you want me back.
Yep, that's like that street joke I told you, right?
What?
One I heard Jackie the Joke Man tell?
The one about the gorilla?
No, the one with the fucking...
Because I like that one.
The married guy, he's walking out of the house and his wife's yelling at him. Go, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out. I never want to see you again. Mm-hmm. So he's walking away and she goes, I hope you die a long, slow, miserable death. And he turns around and he goes, oh, what, now you want me back? That's stupid. That's a stupid joke. Just reminded me of that. Anyways, I could have told it better, but I just got off the plane. Jackie the Joke Man tells it way better. All right, so Madonna recently, borderline. Mm-hmm. She showed up at some fucking, you know, raise awareness thing. I don't know what it was. It was a carpet. She showed up and she had her butt cheeks out and her titties out.
Okay, this was the Met Ball that happens every year in New York City.
And that's for the Mets?
Yes, it is. Go Mets.
But it's just for one of them? I know, it's for the fucking museum.
Yes.
The hacky date every fucking person in their 20s goes on in New York.
And Madonna.
Let's go to a museum.
It's a big gala. Only the creme de la creme, darling, are invited.
So Ralph Lauren pretends to fall and he sniffs her butt on the way down. Is that what happens?
What?
You know, those super rich people, they're all freaks, aren't they?
I guess.
Wasn't that the point of Eyes Wide Shut?
I don't know what the point of Eyes Wide Shut was.
Well, what happened was Stanley Kubrick died.
I liked it.
He died halfway through. I saw a great fucking movie on the plane called The Insiders. It's a movie made by some Korean director, man. It was fucking phenomenal.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Really enjoyed it.
Okay.
Had one of the best fucking fight scenes I've seen, because the guy was missing a hand. Mm-hmm. You know, so he had to like fucking, you know, everybody knew what hand he was throwing, right? And it was multiple attackers. It was the shit. I almost gave it a standing ovation on the plane.
All right.
If it was pre-9/11, I could have done it. But I started to do it, and they were like, sir, why are you being hostile? And I had to sit down.
Okay.
It's another freedom lost. So anyways. So fucking Madonna shows up.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I saw her.
Okay. So she says that she's trying to fucking push the boundaries of all, whatever, the fucking sex and that type of thing.
Yeah.
Okay? So I was going like, no, come on, you're 57. No one wants to see me without a shirt on. Granted, she's in better shape than I am. But, like, you know, I'm in my sport coat years. Like, you know, covered up their freckles. Right? So what I'm saying is...
You're in your sport coat years?
Yeah. Yeah, you get to a certain point. You get in your 40s and stuff like that. Women dress elegantly and men dress like gentlemen.
Yeah,
in other words,
I like that.
Yeah, you cover up, you know, the fucking battle scars of what you've been through.
Okay.
Too many fucking wine and cheese plates. No, what I'm saying is, I was saying, if Madonna just put on a nice dress, she could look really elegant.
Yeah.
Right?
That's not really her vibe.
Yeah, I know. But you know something? It's like look, who's kidding who? Michael Jackson, if he was still alive, the short pants with the glitter socks. It's like, come on, dude. At some point, you got to update the look.
What is your point with this whole Madonna thing? Is that
So
a mess?
I was saying that, but then I was like, wait a minute. But when I saw Iggy Pop with no shirt on, I thought it was badass that he didn't give a fuck. So that's bullshit. So I should be actually applauding Madonna.
Wow, look at you.
See that? That's not
nice.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say you were going like, wow, look at you. You're really not as dumb. So my apologies to Madonna. Borderline. Feels like I'm showing off my behind. Take it, look at my fucking 57-year-old titties.
She's not 57.
She's my age. We're 10 years apart.
So she's 50. Wait, what? Madonna's not 57 years old. Wait, is
yes, she is. She was born the same year as Prince.
Oh, shit.
No, the same year as Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson was 58. Prince was 58. I think Madonna was 58.
I never know how old Madonna is ever.
And that was like in 19...
She's 57. Oh, my God. You're
yeah,
right.
She's going to be 58, right?
I had no idea. In August, yeah, she'll be 58.
Yeah. So 1958, as far as music goes, was kind of like 1943. 1943 was Janis Joplin, Jimi Hendrix, and Jim Morrison. All born 1943. And then they all died in 1970. And then people started to understand drugs and, you know, bringing a jump rope on the road and maybe becoming a vegan. So now they live longer. Michael made it to 50. Prince made it to 57. Madonna's still going.
Okay. Right. So
all of them, in their own way, kind of went on stage with their ass hanging out, right?
Okay. Where are you going with this?
Nowhere. I gotta fill up an hour.